Good afternoon. Today is Monday, October 22nd. It is a beautiful fall day here in Virginia, and I just wanted to follow up. I have not vlogged in so long, and that's because last month something very, very big happened, and that was I went to a responsive conference, which was thrown by Robin Zander, organized by Robin Zander in New York. I was going as a guest of Claude Silver, the Chief Heart Officer of VaynerMedia. Claude has been a mentor of mine, and in return I have been trying to go to some events, either get photographs for her, content for her, show her in the middle of her interviews. And what has happened or transpired is our mentor-mentee relationship has just blossomed into like an incredible friendship. So at this responsive conference, Claude is up there with other personnel in similar positions, and I was listening to these discussions and I realized that when 3 months ago I hopped out of what I was doing in order to pursue my passions, which is photography and videography, I realized at this conference in New York that those were probably number 2 on my list of passions. My number 1 is leadership development and culture. With that, I am shifting gears in that direction, and everything has shown me that that is the correct decision. Number 1, my 17 years of military experience in the Marine Corps. There's no other place than the United States military to learn and endure leadership at such a young age. So when I left Randolph, New Jersey when I was 17 years old, I had no idea I was going to be in a leadership position within a year and a half. And it just grew and grew and grew. And after that, the 2 companies I worked for, again, just the ability to influence, the ability to just drive human potential is something that I care more about than I will ever care about myself. Now, yes, of course, we could get into the business aspects of it all. Okay, can you help these people drive productivity, drive the operation, drive the top line, the bottom line? I get it. But it's so much deeper than that, and the responsive conference in New York was literally an epiphany for me that I could have contributed a great amount on stage as well, and for whatever reason up until now I was dismissing the fact that because I lacked an extensive amount of time in a certain industry or certain corporate positions that I was not qualified, which is completely untrue. That's just a fear, and an irrational fear at that. So fast forward to just last Thursday when I was in New York City again. I was at Math Media and I was with the Humans First Club, New York, the first event from the Humans First Club. I am gonna allow you to kind of figure out what the Humans First Club is probably all about. It's right there in the title, but I was there with Claude Silver, Jill Katz, Mike Vacanti, Mark, I mean, just these incredible people, and the audience was incredible as well. The Q&A, the presentations, it was the most unfiltered, candid conversations about how we can get businesses back to thinking about the people. I believe so strongly that an employee or an associate, subordinate, whatever it is you want to call your workforce, satisfaction has to come first, and then the productivity and the results. So the question is, what are you doing to make sure these personnel are satisfied? That is all I think about. That is all I thought about when I was in those positions, and it was extremely successful for me, and it was extremely successful for them, because it just showed that the investment in human beings is far more important than the investments in the business. The two obviously go hand in hand, but do you really care? Do you really care about those people? Do you care about their development? Do you want to retain incredible talent? Do you want to help them ascend to where they want to be? Are you putting yourself second and realizing that the impact you can have can be completely long-lasting if you don't treat it like a temporary and finite position? in which you will just vacate and leave as you keep getting promoted? Or do you want to have that long-lasting relationship where people who are no longer in your charge still contact you for advice and for guidance? That is what we want, and I am so incredibly aligned with this movement. This movement is going city to city. It began in New York. It's going city to city, and I look so very forward to working with these 4 individuals and the individuals I'll meet along the way. And everything about what took place last week completely reaffirms the fact that I am making the right decision in transitioning. So while I love photography and videography, how can I incorporate that? I'm just gonna talk about it. I will give leadership lessons. I will talk about culture. I will give mentorship ideas, how to give feedback, how to motivate your people, how to receive feedback, everything that can help you or your business. And if you want to talk, please just contact me. flybuysmedia@gmail.com. You could find me on LinkedIn at Rich Cardona. You could find me on Instagram, Facebook, wherever it is, you let me know, and I would be more than happy to have a conversation about it. So I am now staying up on Sunday nights, wide awake, not because I'm nervous about Monday, and not because I'm worried about the week ahead and am I going to be able to show people that I am providing value? How much effort do I have to put forth to make them realize, that people is the way? I don't worry about that anymore. I stay up on Sunday nights because I don't want to stop working, whether it's writing, whether it's vlogging, whether it's social media posts, whether it's interacting, whether it's networking on LinkedIn, whether it's networking in person. That's what keeps me up at night. I miss meals. I forget to go to the bathroom because I am working all the time, which is crazy, but that is how I know I am where I need to be. So Mom, thank you. Your quote is resonating more than ever. And her quote, she always just says, is you are where you need to be. Everything that has transpired up until this point has led me to where I am now, and this is only the very beginning. So thank you for your time. I will see you guys later. Catch me wherever, however you want, and I would love to talk about leadership and leadership development. See you later.